meet our party leaders and the organizations, various organizations which are working for Congress Party. First of all, I would like to highlight some of the key issues which are very crucial for the future of Tripura. The first and foremost aspect issue is unemployment. Let us be very clear that in our country, 65% of the population are below 40 years, which means we are a very young nation. So, if this young force, youth force, is not in the right direction, then it will be a problem for the country. Unfortunately, in the last 10 years of BJP rule, Modi promised 2 crore jobs every year, but nothing much has been delivered. And similarly, in Tripura, there is a rampant amount of unemployment. So, if these youth are not getting unemployment, then obviously we are going to face a problem. Now, along with unemployment, the next major issue is violence. Because of the left parties and their approach towards politics, violence has been part and parcel of our political activity, which is also equally taken into hands by the BJP. So, on the one side we have unemployed youth, on the other side we have violence being used as an instrument by the political parties. So, unemployed youth obviously will get into violence. Now, once if violence becomes an important aspect of the state daily activity, women, SC and ST minorities are very much affected. So, it all has a connect, and there are cascading effects connecting all these aspects. But I don't think the Chief Minister of the state, the politicians in the state, they are really bothered about all these aspects. When compared to many other states in this country, Tripura is not focusing on economy, and hence the unemployment is going to be very high. Like, as I mentioned, because of this violence, the atrocities against women has been considerably increasing. In the whole country it is increasing, but in Tripura I think the rate is much higher when compared to the national average. IT has been, information technology has been completely neglected, which is a serious concern. The development of IT sector is clearly a good indicator for the development of the overall state. And here I would also like to mention what Dr. Ambedkar mentioned, that the progress of women in the state is also a great indicator for the progress of the whole state. So these are some of the indicators which Congress Party in the near future will start communicating to the public. So, regarding employment, again, the vacancies in the government have been lying vacant for many years, and government has not been looking into it. So, these are the issues related to unemployment and violence. Now, coming to the tribal welfare, Congress has been the party which has brought the 6th schedule under the constitution, under the leadership of Indira Ji. And जो भी हुआ है अभी तक ट्राइबल्स के लिए वो कांग्रेस सरकार से मिला. अभी the indigenous people are very much anxiously waiting for the implementation of the 125th amendment. The BJP government, I think, has allotted 250 crores for the rehabilitation of the extremists. Correct? आपको मालूम है? So these 250 crores They have allotted for the extremists. कौन सा extremist है वो पता नहीं कैसा, how will that be spent? Also they don't have they given any plan? No, nothing they have given. So we have to find out whether the BJP people are also included in the extremist list. We don't know. वो भी कर सकता है, ये लोग कुछ भी कर सकता है, ठीक है? ये लोग तो एक्सट्रीमिस्ट ऑलरेडी है, ये लोग भी एक्सट्रीमिस्ट है, रिलीजियस एक्सट्रीमिस्ट है. So that is the first point. They have allotted 250 crores. Second, the damage happened by the extremist activities has made many people displaced. They have moved out from their original place of inhabitation. They have left their lands, their houses. They have moved from one place to the other place. But nothing much has been spoken about or provided for these people who have been really the victims of the extremist activities. So, the overall approach of the central government and the state government is completely against the people of Tripura. The entire state is now under tension. What has happened in Mizoram, sorry, in Manipur, we already know. They gave false hopes to the Meitei people and they polarized it. And today, the chief minister of the BJP party is crying for help from the central government. उसके लिए भी मोदी कुछ नहीं सुन रहा. Modi, as our Prime Minister, our honorable Prime Minister, has never bothered to visit Manipur. He is talking about Ukraine, he is talking about so many other international global problems, but he is not able to resolve the issue in his own country. So, if this is the situation in Manipur, tomorrow the same situation can arise in Tripura, but in a different form. So, BJP's modus operandi is to create as much as unrest and उसी से फायदा उठाने के लिए वो सोच रहा. So, in the coming days, we will surely make sure that the Congress Party will speak about the Gandhian concept, the Gandhian philosophy of non-violence, and ensure that we move towards a peaceful state. Without peace, there can be no development. Without peace, we cannot ask for investment. So, considering these two aspects of investment and development, we will have to proceed. And without this investment and development, we cannot have employment. And without employment, there can be no future for the younger generation. So, with this line of thinking, we will come out with district-wise programs, 60 block-wise programs, and for the next 1 or 2 years, Congress Party on its own will come out with various programs for the development of the Tripura people. And let us not forget that Congress Party only can develop the state, both for the tribals and the non-tribals, and put again Tripura on the right track. Thank you very much. For the last 10 years, under the Modi government, nothing much has happened. So, ऊपर भी बीजेपी का सरकार, नीचे भी बीजेपी का सरकार, डबल इंजन बोल के हमारा ट्राइबल्स को बेवकूफ बन रहा, अच्छा मार दिया, उल्लू बनाया. So, it is very clear that डबल इंजन सरकार ऊपर बड़ा गोली है, नीचे छोटा गोली है. Correct? So, this double engine sarkar has completely exploited the tribal population and they have misled the tribal population. They have taken the votes and they have not delivered anything on this front. So, Congress Party is very much for the 125th Amendment which we have proposed, and we will surely fight for it. And in the coming days, very soon, one of our important agenda will be that our great leader Rahul Gandhi ji, who is the leader of opposition, will come to Tripura and address these important issues and make sure that these issues are also taken up in the parliament. And now, as far as the recent floods and the landslides are concerned, I think both BJP at the center and the state have not really taken cognizance of the damage which has happened. I think around 35 people have died and 36 people have died and 1 or 2 have been missing. So, we have understood what is the kind of sensitivity that this government has towards all these issues. And in a chota state like Tripura, if these people are not able to manage these things, when they have their own central government, then you should understand where the heart of the government really lies. So, I think central government has not given a single rupee for the disaster which has happened. Whatever जो भी मिला है 40 crores आसपास, that is already that is the share which has to come to the state. But it has been given